1988年，艺术界最著名的情侣来到长城，各自步行2500公里走向对方告别。这场历时3个月的分手之旅令无数人红了眼眶，时至今日依旧被视为经典。中国见证了这场旷世之恋的结束。相较于被誉为行为艺术之母的阿布拉莫维奇，另一方乌雷的故事鲜少出现在公众的视野中。这位宝丽来摄影、身体和行为艺术的开拓者，笑称自己是最出名的无名艺术家。2022年9月，乌雷去世2年后，他的亚洲首场个展终于在北京马刺画廊举办。
The show focuses on the great journey of his life. It was while Ulay was still alive his wish for years that this show would happen.
阿布拉莫维奇说，乌雷和我见过的所有人都不一样。1976年，两人一拍即合，开始了长达12年共同生活、创作的日子。他们开着一辆面包车四处游牧，挤羊奶，接山泉水喝，将物质的需求降到最低，除了创作，什么都不想。
The work is seen as so iconic and resonates with everyone because it's so intense. But at the same time, so simple. Speaking about something so fundamental that we all shared, human relations, not just between a man and a woman, but between all of us. Total vulnerability and primary reactions.
潜能是两人公认做过最艰难的表演之一，稍不留神，剑就会离弦而出。有人曾问乌雷为什么不指向自己的心脏，他答：可是他的心也是我的心。支撑他们的是相互之间绝对的信任。80年代，两人探访中国，希望成为第一对走长城的西方人。奈何签证等问题，这一计划被耽搁了数年。两人的感情也在这期间走向了尽头，原定的结婚之旅变成了分手之旅。
In the show you will see some Polaroids, also diaries, really jewels.
长城行之后，乌雷和阿布拉莫维奇22年没有说过一句话。对阿布而言，爱破碎后就变成了恨。2010年，乌雷惊喜出现在了阿布拉莫维奇 MoMA 个展现场。短短1分多钟的对视，却令上亿人感动落泪。可惜的是，这场世纪重逢并未能让两人和解。2015年，他们为了作品版权问题闹上法庭。
What was a real coincidence that in December we went to India to one small ashram, I think 30 people. And one morning I went for a yoga and there I see Marina in front of me. I was like, oh my God, what's she doing here? But then we started to talk and then Ulay joined and then we all became friends. This was not easy from each side. I'm really proud of this. It's so beautiful to see that you can overcome all this, find back respect and love. It meant so much to him.
爱恨纠葛外，乌雷的人生其实处处充斥着传奇色彩。1943年，乌雷出生在战时德国的一个避难所里，父亲重病缠身去世，母亲精神失常。
He was like an orphan. This longing to belong, to search for who you are, marked his art.
70年代初，乌雷开创了一种极其新颖的创作手法，介于摄影与行为艺术之间。
He performed in front of the Polaroid camera, dressing up and role-playing. He was building bridges with these people who also did not belong. And this is a way of revolting the world. The normative way.
晚年的乌雷虽饱受癌症的折磨，却从未停下创作的脚步。使用更大画幅的宝丽来相机进行创作，并花很多精力向年轻艺术家提供帮助。
They said to him that he has 3 to 6 months to live with his cancer. He thought he would say farewell to all his friends and collaborators. Everything was so touching. He was so happy, so positive, so brave, and so full of life. I would not imagine somebody having a chemotherapy. And so he was living another 10 years.
His last performative piece, despite the fact he was on a wheelchair in severe pain, he still decided to do this, but there was no compromise.
2020年3月，乌雷逝世，为世界留下了一批风格、媒介、手法各异的重要作品。
For Ulay, life is change. Always groundbreaking, crossing the limits, to go a step further, to have joy.